cameras are popping up all across the United States, including here in Middle Tennessee. This is a map from DFLOC the USA. This is not the entire state of Tennessee. This is just Murfreesboro. It shows 154 reported cameras there in Murfreesboro. So now residents are voicing privacy concerns over these flock cameras, and they're speaking out at tonight's City Council meeting. Our Braden Ross was there tonight and tells us why they're calling for a flock block.
We don't want this. It's completely wrong what you're doing.
Thursday night, resident after resident spoke to the Murfreesboro City Council.
Safety matters, but our privacy matters as well.
Objecting to the city's contract with flock safety.
Why do we think that a small Tennessee town needs to have this level of surveillance?
Earlier this summer, the city approved a new contract with the company to provide automatic license plate reader cameras through at least 2028. Supporters say they help police solve crime.
The numbers show this tool is working for Murfreesboro.
But opponents say they're worried about how it tracks innocent citizens.
They track the make, the model, the color, the bumper stickers of my car. I just don't want that.
Recent reporting has uncovered misuse by police officers across the country using the system to stalk ex-partners. Opponents have also raised Fourth Amendment concerns.
The government should investigate people when there is a legitimate reason to investigate them. It should not collect information on everybody simply because that information may become useful later.
After the controversies, Flock announced a number of new updates, like changing the default data retention from 30 days to 7, requiring law enforcement agencies to enter case codes for every search, and proactively locking out any users with abnormal search behavior. But some still aren't convinced.
I cannot trust this company with public safety.
Thursday night, residents asked the city council to back out of the contract, but they declined to do so.
I support this technology because in the end it has helped police. We have appropriate guardrails and constraints in place.
The Murfreesboro Police Department declined to comment on the public pushback Thursday, instead directing us to their previous comments on the flock system. In Murfreesboro, Braden Ross, WSMV4.
A Tennessee lawmaker is calling for a ban on federal funding the flock cameras. Congressman Tim Burchett introduced a bill that would stop funding, saying the cameras violate the Constitution if not used with strict rules. Right now, state lawmakers in West Virginia are looking to ban flock cameras statewide, arguing the technology violates citizens' Fourth Amendment right to privacy.